Good morning, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's webinar. I'm thrilled to have with us today Mr. Jeevan Pandey, the co-founder and CTO at Teliolabs, discussing the current hot topic, DevOps. Really happy to have you with us, sir.
Thank you, Aditya. Nice to have a meeting with you. Yeah.
So, sir, in the last 4 5 years, everyone has been speaking about DevOps. In fact, DevOps is now a widely adopted technology across various industries and sectors, right? So, to start from the very basics, sir, what exactly is DevOps?
Uh, Very good point. Everybody is talking about DevOps from last 4 5 years, but sometimes people might be thinking that DevOps might be a specific tool that someone has to use. But just wanted to clarify, DevOps is just a software development methodology that emphasizes collaboration and communication between software developer. It could be an IT operation team between the QA team. So it's just a collaboration and communication between the multiple teams. That's where the DevOps focuses on. Basically, the goal of the DevOps is to streamline the development process, basically to reduce the time for developing certain projects, and so that the software can be delivered to the end user very quickly. So basically, DevOps combines the element of software development, IT operations, quality assurance, and basically it's to create the culture of continuous integration, continuous delivery, and deployment. Uh, and we can achieve this through various tools and practices such as automation, monitoring, and maybe feedback loops. So yeah, that's all about on a higher side what is DevOps.
Yes, sir. So thank you for answering that one. And also, sir, we have been seeing that organizations, they're investing heavily into the training and education side of DevOps. Like, they're upskilling their employees. So I'm pretty sure कि अगर होता नहीं, if the organizations are moving towards a transition this fast, then DevOps must be offering something very huge. So could you please put some light on what is DevOps offering in terms of
Definitely,
advancements?
yes, I agree with your point. I think everyone is definitely, each organization is moving towards DevOps, or not organization. I would say each project, I would say, is utilizing the DevOps expertise, and definitely there are a lot of benefits of DevOps. That is the reason every organization, every project has to move towards DevOps side, and some of the basic benefits of DevOps are like, one, as I mentioned, it's basically to improve the collaboration and communication. So DevOps helps and promotes the collaboration between different teams and encourage better communication between software developer, operational team, and then the various stakeholders like QA team, and could be with the higher management as well. Second could be faster time to market by using DevOps practices such as like continuous integration, continuous delivery, and organization can release new softwares and updates and features more frequently compared to the earlier approach of doing the deployments. This allows the organization to respond more frequently to the changing demands of the customer, or maybe from the market. The other benefit could be the quality of the software is also increased with usually using the DevOps practices. Like with DevOps, you can automate the testing process. Then you could do continuous monitoring, and then also apply a lot of feedback loops. That way, it will help ensure the quality of these software. We have multiple iterations. When you automate all these things, you can have multiple iterations of continuous testing, then monitoring, and also on the feedback loops that definitely increase the quality of your software, what we deliver to the end customer. And then next point could be the next benefit could be the efficiency and the cost saving. If you automate, as I mentioned in my all the previous points here, as part of DevOps, we usually automate lot many things, whether it's in terms of the deployment or in terms of doing the testing or adding any processes in the workflow of the build process. You automate lot many things that help reduce the development time frame and also reduce the testing time frame. That helps you save a lot of cost for the project as well. So these are the few of the benefits of using the DevOps practices.
Okay. And sir, also, when such a huge transition is happening, so I'm pretty sure there might be, implementational challenges also. So could you please discuss on what are the implementation challenges that, people are facing?
Definitely, DevOps is into the market in for many years, but still there are not many challenges that we see. The basic challenge I would say implementing DevOps is still the cultural resistance, to change, that I'm still seeing with many projects and organizations. Then the lack of skill sets or expertise in certain tools, difficult in integrating with various legacy systems, and sometimes could be significant investment in the automation and tooling process. Of course, definitely these challenges can be overcome with proper planning and execution, and benefit of DevOps often overweigh the challenges. I would say. So yeah, there are few. I could see these challenges are there, and but we can easily
Come
overcome
over
this
them.
utilizing and using these automation tools.
Okay. And also, sir, like while DevOps is a very huge technology, we can say, but what would be the main tools that are being used in DevOps?
Very good point. I think DevOps is all about how you utilize the different tools to set up into the DevOps practices. So there could be, I would say, various categories here. The first one, the basic one, would be the source code management tools. These tools are basically used to manage the code repositories. The very common use tools are Git, and the various flavors of Git might be Bitbucket, GitHub, GitLab. Then the legacy systems I have seen are still using SVN and CVS also in their DevOps practices. Then we have tools for continuous integration and delivery. So this is basically to automate the build process. And there are various tools, and where most popular one is Jenkins, then Travis CI and Circle CI, and now all this GitHub, GitLab also offers the tools to do the and configure the continuous integration and delivery processes. Then we have configuration management tools. These tools are basically used to automate and configure and provisioning of the infrastructure. Um, some examples are Chef, Puppet, Ansible, and you might have heard about infrastructure as a code also nowadays, a very popular word, and that's where the Terraform plays an important role to write the script, to set up the infrastructure. Then containerization tools. It is also very popular nowadays. Everything, every deployment that you do is nowadays, every application is containerized, and that's where Docker plays an important role. And we have orchestrator frameworks like Kubernetes and Docker Swarm to manage these containers. Monitoring and then logging tools are also there. Every nowadays every project will have tools like Grafana, Kibana, the entire ELK stack, like maybe Elasticsearch, Logstage, and Kibana are being used, or maybe to manage the infrastructure and to monitor the infrastructure. We might be using Grafana or Prometheus to monitor the infrastructure, or maybe monitor the logs as well. Then we may have some collaboration and communication tools like Jira, Slack, or Teams can also be integrated with the entire DevOps process. But choice of I would say the choice of using these tools um, depends on the specific need and the requirements for a particular project, and sometimes it could be based on the the skill set that you have available, or maybe the preference of the development team. So, as a part of Teliolabs, we work on all these tools. These are the examples of few tools that I just mentioned the names. We do a lot of works on the DevOps, or whether it's MLOps or DevSecOps. We do a lot of we for our few customers. We have done a lot of migrations from on-prem to cloud, and not just have done the DevOps setup on cloud solutions, but we have also done DevOps practice setup for on-prem solutions as well for many of our customers. Yeah, I
Okay.
guess that's all.
So, sir, I think with that, I think we have covered the basics of DevOps in this webinar, and looking forward to a more detailed webinar further. But for this webinar, I think, sir, this should be it. Thank you for your time, sir.
Definitely, I think we should be having more, sessions on DevOps side. That I guess that was on a very higher level, what we have discussed today. But I'm sure in future we can have more detailed discussions on DevOps.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Adit.